Okay, we're looking for basically bandit armor. And in order to get it, we need something to convince the local pirate leader to allow us to get our hands on it. Which means we need something to barter. We know he's hidden something of value. So we need to just gain access to it. Oh, that mine there is probably where we need to go. It should be a mine somewhere here. It's not exactly clear where do we need to go. I did take a look at the potential spells we could get. I mean, direct damage spells. I don't think there is really a good option to get more efficiency in mana use, but there should be some natural efficiency in just having a spell that does more damage per shot, because enemies have damage resistance. But there's not really any kind of a real great spell that would have. Usually it's something like for every 5 mana points spent, you do 25 points of damage, something like that. And that's very unlikely going to be changing. If we could do something like well over 100 points of damage per shot, it would still be a huge improvement in what we can actually take down. Laser, not too bad. It's a bit better than Snapper. It's not all that great. 2 shots with a fireball and something to finish it off would be good enough. Looks like this might be a goblin infested cave. Certainly there's at least some kind of a fire campsite here. We are probably best off just simply summoning a skeleton.
Nothing to plunder.
Doesn't look like too large of a site, so I'm hoping we can just push through with a single skeleton. Judge that. It's worse than what we have.
I think I've found something.
Treasure chest. Jeweled caskets. Yeah, we have quite a few bags of gold too. That should be what we needed to find. Any interesting potions? Not really. We're getting speed potions. I suppose at some point, if we really need to go fast, it would be helpful. I'm sort of curious to know what's here. We were warned not to go in there. And I don't think the razor... A jumper. How is it compared to a razor? Oh, I'm gonna find out. It's not too bad. It's more comparable to a lizard than anything else. Or a tough version of a scavenger. So, in no way harmless, but not that tough either. That's okay. Yeah, did not see that. Okay. Let's see if we can get the bandit armor. We do have the mission to basically explore some ancient ruins in all of these places. So it wouldn't be out of place to just go in there and take a look around. I'd like to get a better idea of the overall situation on this section of the island, I suppose.
Halt, friend or foe?
Friend.
Anyone can.
Malcolm sent me. He says the wood may take a while.
Oh, great, I might have known. It's taken forever again.
Let me in.
You brought me a message from our woodcutters. You want to play errand boy for Alligator Jack and bring the swamp rat meat to Morgan. And best of all, you got that vomit in the tower off our backs. I never thought you could do it all by yourself. 100 gold pieces. Or you just get...
I think that's too much.
Come on, One more...
You're really forcing me to do it. Fine, fine.
Do you know Angus and his friend Hank?
I haven't seen them in a while, and I wouldn't mind if the pair of them never came back.
Why?
Oh, those bums always hung around the lake, scaring off the game.
What lake would that be?
Remember our hunts?
Yep.
The lake in the hollow. That's where I usually saw them.
Okay. Might as well go and check that out before we go for the back into the pirate camp. It's one of the places I wanted to take a look already anyway. It's not far from here and it looks beautiful. Either well, yeah, that's it. Basically, here. Waterfalls. Looks like a very inviting place to visit. Now that we actually have a reason, why not? Why not? Black goblins. They're never alone. Well, heavy branch is pretty worthless, but it's still worth 1 gold. So goblins and rats, not exactly a huge problem. Magic or no magic? It's very likely maybe there's something down in the water. There certainly looks like there's a little bit of an opening there on the other side. It's very narrow though, it's not clearly visible. If it's just a little rock, or if it's an actual tunnel. I think that's where we have to jump. What is that? My hits are so pathetic. Actually, I think lizards are much more dangerous than a lot of the enemies we face here. I'm sort of surprised by the fact that this is the expansion pack situations we've encountered have been maybe a slight improvement over the very low level basic enemy you encounter at the initial portion of the game. I'm certainly at least expecting that there's going to be another group of enemies that will change that. Yeah, this shit is deep. I'm not detecting any proper caves here. I have to check the what's under the what the hell are you doing? Oh, there's clearly a cave there. This only works one way. There's an exit area. Still, it's there, and it might not be the only area. Yeah, I don't see anything particularly interesting besides that. Well, this is sort of another, though. But I'll take a closer look at it. Where was it? Ooh. Somewhere there. Other way. There was a little bit of an opening here. What happened to you? Morgan's ring. One-handed talent bonus 10. Yeah? Not particularly useful for us, but it's a proper good ring. They come from there. How the hell did they get themselves killed here? Yeah, I just don't see it. Well, things happen properly. And I'm stuck. There might be a way to get to the another place we found, but it very much looks like it's an exit instead of an entrance. Where would it be? Definitely somewhere below this section. So if there's an entrance, it would be logical to assume that it's somewhere fairly close by. Probably up though. It could also be just a hole somewhere because it doesn't need an entrance, a proper entrance. Well, if at some point we don't find the entrance we're looking for, it could be something like this, for example. This. Can you tell if there's some kind of opening in this kind of a foliage or not? It's very hard, at least. Yep, I don't see it. But we certainly haven't explored this area fully, not by a long shot, so... Be something like this. Just climb a little bit higher. You throw them off here or something.
What's up?
My buddy Malcolm has disappeared. One of those filthy lurkers attacked us. So we fled into this cave. But that lurker came after us. Malcolm fought with it. And then they both fell into that hole over there. Seems to be full of water. The lurker and Malcolm continued to fight down there for a while. Then it went quiet. I have no idea whether he's still alive or not.
He's dead.
How do I get down into that crevice?
Beats me. You can either climb down or jump, I suppose.
Well, we know how to get up, so... Why not? Why not? It's just a lurker, we saw it there alive, so the guy is probably dead. Screw it. Ta-da! Stunt bonus. How did you hear fighting sounds? I call bullshit on that. You didn't hear jack shit. Yes, the other side. Multiple lurkers. Stone tablet of two-handed combat. And a couple of souls. Okay, at least this mystery is now solved. Rock crystal. Sulfur. No idea what this is used for outside spell runes. Mystery solved. That's a couple of quests that are again completed. And lurkers. Yeah, it's just I should have come here when the option was given to go to the Valley of the Mines or come here. This would have been in a fairly good sweet spot. Maybe or immediately after we came from the Valley of the Mines, when the Seekers appeared at that point. Now I think this is a bit too easy now, but at the same time, it's a nice change of pace. By the time we get out of here, we're probably in a fairly good spot against the Seekers. Probably 3 skeletons at a time, for example, without any real other effort.
Your pal Malcolm is dead.
I thought as much. Poor devil. Should have helped him after all. You're really brave. You know that? I couldn't have done that with the crevice.
No. Some of these dialogue options really sound like they could be in a porn. Okay, let's go meet the bandit camp leader, see if we can blackmail him more or less to give us the bandit armor. I'm assuming at this point that Greg will actually just suddenly appear here, because we couldn't talk to him about this place at all. I don't want to go back to the harbor city section of the map, just to try it every 5 minutes to see if we progressed enough to move forward with that. I really should just pay the 100 gold. I really should. I just don't know why I have a problem with that. I'm basically throwing away money for all kind of stupid shit, so I'm not sure why this should be an exception. I don't even recall how we got there the last time now. Like something much more close by. It's a bit dangerous though. The game has odd behavior when you try to slide down these surfaces. Either it sort of gets stuck and goes back and forth, or it goes down as you expect, or it sort of speeds up and sort of jumps forward, which it likes to do if there's some kind of deathly chasm there waiting for you.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Do you really believe that?
Give me the key to Greg's hut.
You must be joking.
I'm telling you anything new.
You can't rely on that.
That's been known a long time.
Apparently we don't have his...
Huh. What does he know about duty?
Well then, let's see what you got.
What? I'm the captain here. I'll teach you respect, you landlubber.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Yeah, this isn't at all what I wanted, so clearly that is not what we were supposed to get.
The things I can tell you.
He listened to the wrong people.
About Angus and Hank?
What?
Yeah, been
I
there,
found
done
them.
that.
They're dead.
Dead as
He
doornails,
was
poor
never
devils.
himself.
Well, it was only to be expected.
Huh.
You should tell Bill, if you haven't done so yet. But break it to him gently.
Business.
He's still young.
That'll never change.
About that grog.
Listen to the
You're
wrong
missing
people.
20 bottles, right?
Yes, damn it. My entire stock.
It had to happen sooner or later.
About that grog.
Will it ever
You're missing
change?
20 bottles.
Yes, damn it.
Been
We
there,
don't
done
have
that.
20 bubbles. This isn't exactly a surprise.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
Hey! I found your friends.
And? Where are they?
They're dead.
Those damn bandits did this.
It's possible.
Those cursed swine? May they roast in hell. If only I knew the name of the lowlife who did this.
Can I help you saw?
Nah, I can handle this by myself. I joined up here not long ago, and letting others do my work won't get me anywhere if you get my drift.
That's what everyone else is doing though. Okay. Clearly we didn't achieve a shit. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, there's another sack. There aren't that many places here. Yeah, a couple of small islands. I don't think I want to even try go further in. Somewhat interesting seeing what the sea floor looks like. Any other items here? What kind of bottle? Jewel casket. Yeah, more bottles. Yeah, I didn't notice that many stuff here. There could be an item with of it too, certainly. Anything of interest? Complete regeneration. Complete regeneration. So we didn't get what we wanted. At least we still a couple of quests done. So we're gonna the question now is, should we go to southwest or northwest? I think I'm going to go to the southwestern canyons and explore that first thing we do, because that's where all the roads go. So I'm guessing that's also where a lot of the ruins are, and where we could get tablets, which are all useful. And the basic thing is we have to go somewhere anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Basically, just pick a direction and go. It's all good.
You don't have to tell me that.
Stone tablet of two-handed combat.
He listened to the wrong people.
He simply needs to practice.
Two-handed combat, 24%. Another one of those, and we are no longer a rookie.
I'm no better off myself.
That would be a great thing, because it would probably increase our ability to, or speed of our attacks quite a bit.
That'll never change.
By the way, I consider this another successful session, more or less.
And there's more, believe me.
And we're about 1000 experience from a level up, and we have 7 learning points, so that brings us to 17. It's not really good enough to do anything.
Will it ever change?
And I'm not really keen on doing anything with it. There's no real point in trying to raise attributes. It's fairly expensive anyway. Strength might be well, no, I don't want to spend anything on those unless we basically have everything we want, spellcasting wise. That's what we need to know. We could afford pickpocketing, I suppose. But again, it's not a priority. It would give us more money that we don't need. Maybe allowed to finish up a quest or something like that. The blood chalices, for example, in the harbor city. But that's such a minor benefit that I'm not in any way interested in doing that. It's more about if you happen to play a thief, that's a quest line you can do. If not, just forget about it. I think we're going to go back and talk to maybe some mages. I need to use at least the alchemy table in the camp. I've been noticing sort of a group of ingredients we've been picking up, and I need to sort of verify my suspicions about them. I think they're an ingredient we can use as a basis for a bit stronger mana restoration potion, which would be great because we have some, but not that many. We might be able to more freely use them, so we were very much less reliant on coming back and forth. We don't have the Okay, why don't I have more options? I don't have the... now I have. Meadow knotweed. Yeah, it's something meadow. We need someone who can teach us alchemy. I think that there's meadow berries or something like that. I don't know, maybe it's the woodland berry. Yeah, it's a hit point item. No, it's a meadow berry. Yeah, I think it's basically the middle. About 75 mana point restoring potion, and we have 48 of these, so we could use them to make quite a lot of mana restoration potions, which would be fairly useful. What is that? Weed masher. Yep. I don't think anyone here really teaches that.
Hey, you! Let's deal.
We could also just buy them, but what's the point of taking alchemy if you're just gonna buy everything anyway? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll have to leave for that. If we're gonna do that, we might as well go and check up on Craig, the pirate leader, at the same time. It's not something I want to spend a lot of points on, though. So maybe I would be better off just buying them. I give a lot less shits about the money than I give about the learning points use, and it will cost learning points. Probably should visit monastery anyway. Basically, I'm trying to find out who actually gives the ability to make those potions. There aren't that many mana users here.
I want to learn some new...
Your clothing is not appropriate for our order. Go and change.
Okay.
I need a few things.
What do I need? $124 mana essence potions. Yeah, I don't think you can really run out of these. So should I even bother trying to spend points on them? No, it's the guy downstairs who can probably teach us something. It's another shopkeeper anyway. I'm sort of leaning towards not learning to make them. There's so many potions just available for purchase.
Can I learn from you?
I shall instruct you in the secrets of alchemy.
Yeah, mana extract, it's only 3 points though. But we have 7 points, so it would... Yeah, it's not a... I'm not sure I want to learn it. The only reason I'm sort of interested in learning it at the moment is that I thought it might be a precondition to learning the master potion. Maybe it isn't. On the other hand, the dexterity potion might naturally be available directly, because what exactly would be the prerequisites before learning it? There isn't one. With mana and healing, it could easily be the previous stages of the potions. It would be 3 potion types learned, then you can probably get the 4th one by buying the book, which is worth around 1,500. And then 20 points used on the last skill. It's just that we can't afford that anyway. I'm not sure if that's necessary.
Could you brew...
Do you doubt my ability?
Fine.
Not so fast. Naturally, you must bring me the ingredients and pay a small fee for expenses, as well as for the materials.
How much do you ask?
For the brewing itself, I charge 10 gold pieces.
Potion of speed, mana extract healing. Yeah, these are not useful. But it's a useful service. It's still much cheaper than just buying the potions. Okay. All worm blah 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 blah. Brew any potions that affect permanent changes to the body or spirit. You need a certain plant. King Sorrow. Yeah, that's not. This doesn't help me at all. We know all that. I guess I'll worry about it more when I actually have the learning points to learn the skill anyway. I know it's a minimum of 20 to learn the actual skill to do it. So it's not like it's at the minimum 2 full level ups before we potentially even have access to it.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Do you really think?
Teach me.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Ice arrow, ball lightning, small
You already
lightning.
know what I
So
think.
crap, crap, and crap. I sort of looked at the spells before sort of the 4th circle. We are not gonna get anything even remotely useful.
Hey, you! Teach me.
There are spells there, but
Hey, you!
it's even. Ooh. It's questionable even
Show
if
me
it's
the-
a real improvement over what we have.
How are your studies coming along?
I've been able to find out something about the Seekers.
And what would that be?
They are, quite obviously, of demonic origin. But at least they are, or were, under the influence of demons. Be careful if you meet them.
What a novel concept.
I'm sorry, but I don't have enough material to make a more precise statement. But, if you could manage to bring me something of theirs to examine...
What do you want?
What kind of material do you need?
What do I know? Any objects which especially belong to these beings?
Do you want me to bring you a corpse?
No. Are you crazy? The dangers posed by a demonic being within the walls of the monastery are much too great. It will be enough if you find some objects which are typical for these beings. The remains of the demonic aura which cling to them should offer enough clues for an examination.
Could the sleeper be involved in this?
I have heard the story of the sleeper, but from a distance I cannot say anything about it. There are countless demons, and any of them could be involved.
I shall see what I can do.
It would certainly be very useful. In the meantime, I will carry out my own personal research.
That's actually something I will be more than willing to do. I hate the bastards, so if we could get any kind of advantage over them, it would be fantastic.
Do you
By the
really
way, we're gonna go meet the pirate man
That was obvious
who's
all along.
near the landlord's place. I'm sure we can find a seeker there too. Killing one shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm hoping any seeker will do. I don't think they've dropped anything of value. Now that we have a mission to pick up something, I'm sure we can. I think down there might be a seeker.
One more thing.
We've been gabbing.
Can't do shit. Okay, we can summon 2 skeletons. I'm not sure we should. We should not, in fact. What we need to do is summon a skeleton and freeze the bastard. Which is going to be much more effective, as skeleton just doesn't have the survivability against fire spells. So we need to find one first. We've killed a few of them here and there, but I don't think they're gonna be dying out anytime soon. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey,
Shit.
You will not be able to save his soul, magician. He will never return on his own.
Shit. Hmm.
They're smashing each other.
Skeleton isn't really an option with farmers being here. I'm trying to use melee simply because it usually knocks people unconscious instead of killing them. So maybe that's enough. I don't think we can really lose this. It's a farmer after all.
Not bad.
Almanac of the Possessed. That'd be good enough.
oh man, my head. You need help.
I just want to go home. I'll go back to Bengar. I hope he's still alive.
And then they just walk away. Okay, Almanac of the Possessed. Bino, Fernando, Malak, Bromohar.
Oh my god, fight.
I think the Seeker there killed all killed all the farmers.
Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Yeah, this just isn't good
Oh
enough.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Can't exactly summon skeletons when the farmers are here.
Oh my.
It just won't help me at all.
Oh my god.
There he is.
Move! I'm target locked, so I can't move away. Shit! Fuck. Fucking hate this control system. It's hard to appreciate how bad it is. It really is, because again, the automatic locking system.
Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh my god. A fight.
Okay, this didn't really help at all. We did get a item belonging to one of the possessed though, and I think that's good enough. Might as well also ask for the blessing. We might have been possessed at some point.
But you only just had your healing potion. Don't come back to me.
I've found a strange almanac.
Really? What kind of an almanac is that?
I'm not sure. I thought you would know what to do with it.
Forsooth, that is very disquieting. I am glad that you brought it to me. That was very wise. I assume that there are more of these. Go and find more of these books of damnation. I suspect that it is an instrument of the Seeker's power. They use it to control the lost souls of their victims. They obviously write down the names of those whom they are planning to possess in these books. Listen, I am giving you this magical letter. It will show you the names which are written in the books. Find those victims and bring me their books. I shall dispose of them. But first, you ought to show at least one of them to Karas. Maybe that will help him in his studies. Do not make the mistake to try and destroy them yourself. You are not ready to withstand their power. Do not get close to the Seekers, or they will take possession of you. If you still find yourself unable to resist their call, come back to me as fast as you can. Only here in the monastery can your soul be saved.
Is there no protection against their mental attacks?
That is possible. Karas could know something about that.
Yeah, that would help quite a bit. It's not much, but it at least would be something.
Someone will have to.
It's not exactly in any way related to the Water Mages area we're doing right now, but still.
Hey! Is there a way to protect oneself against the mental attacks of the Seekers?
No idea. I still know too little to answer that. Ask me about it later.
How are your studies coming along?
I am still working on the interpretation of the evidence about the Seekers. As soon as I know something,
I guess I should have showed the book to this guy first. Where is the magical letter? Something happened? No idea what. It's like we might have gotten a permanent bonus of some kind. Fernando okay, Vino. We know Vino. I don't know who Bromo is or Fernando. I'm sure I've met them. Don't recall. Either way, we're not gonna do this now. It's something to just keep on my mind.
Someone will have to pay for it.
What we're going to do is rest and go back. Yeah, pretty much. I was entertaining the idea of doing something else, but now that I think about it, there's not much else we can do anyway. Maybe we could only talk to people, maybe get a few quests, but it's not. It's much more comfortable for us to do the last section of the island. We certainly could use the extra couple of levels, and by the time we're done with that, we're probably in a much better position to deal with the Seekers. Then we can devote all our attention to solving that problem, getting protection from their possession abilities. I think that gives you basically brings your attributes down constantly, and the only way to get rid of them is to visit the monastery. Another way, largely a waste of time. I'm still glad I met the possessed. It sort of seems like you just have to bump into one of them, and until you do, nothing really happens. Once you do, you have your first clue to start another chain of events. And we're going to go to the southwest, where all the lower roads lead, and where we expect to find a lot of ruins. Nothing else, we should find stone tablets that will provide all much needed bonuses. We don't need a lot to get, well, if not great, at least sort of a base level on a lot of skills. Maybe a couple of attributes too. It won't do us any good against anything dangerous, but it would allow us to basically ignore the need to use any kind of mana to deal with sort of low to low mid-range enemies, we can always just rely on our defenses totally and we won't be in any kind of danger. Yeah.